Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are discussing the latest news directly from Nintendo regarding the selling of in-game items and characters, so without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So today we are stepping away from in-game events and features and instead quickly going over some Animal Crossing New Horizons news. Now, as I'm sure many of you know, Animal Crossing New Horizons is ridiculously popular right now, and not only is the in-game market booming with high value trades and exchanges, but there's basically an economy outside of the game too. A large percentage of this economy involves people paying real world money for rare items such as complete Ironwood furniture sets, for hard to buy items such as Nook Mile tickets, and of course rare and popular characters such as Raymond, for some reason. This concept isn't really new though, people were happily doing this back in the New Leaf days with things like regional exclusive 7-Eleven sets that were only available in Japan. However, it seems there's been an exponential growth in the market since the launch of New Horizons. Players can now find pretty much any item or character they're looking for a real world price. Of course, there's the average player selling the odd in-game items on social media. Some players with more time on their hands are farming things and selling them through online marketplaces like eBay and Amazon. However, even new websites dedicated to reselling these kinds of in-game items have now popped up all over the place and are making a fortune as standalone businesses. Now, this kind of transaction where players pay physical money for virtual in-game items, particularly within New Horizons, is being talked about more and more, and over the last couple of days it has led many news outlets to dig a little deeper to find out if this type of transaction is even allowed. Well, to cut a long story short, selling in-game items, whether they're obtained legitimately or not, is against Nintendo's terms of service. In a translation from the Japanese Nintendo account terms of service, it states that part of the prohibited actions include acts for the purpose of making a profit in connection with Nintendo account service or shopping contents by a method not intended by us, which seems to cover flipping bells, characters and items for a profit. So it's clear that whether you're buying or selling these virtual items, you're effectively breaking Nintendo terms of service. But what does this mean, and can Nintendo actually do anything about it? Well, one news outlet reached out to Nintendo directly for the purposes of an interview and to find out exactly if this real world economy based around virtual items violates any terms and what they plan to do about it. Nintendo simply responded with, "We recognise that it violates our terms of service." It seems Nintendo went on to say later they will approach users and companies that buy and sell items and handle their cases on an individual basis, which to me sounds quite scary. So it seems now that Nintendo have acknowledged these types of transactions will most likely be shutting down at the very least these online sellers that run websites dedicated to selling in-game items and currencies, and probably the larger outlets on online marketplaces. With that said, I'm pretty sure those of you selling things through forums and social media will likely be untouched, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, although who knows what Nintendo is capable of. With that said, we are only talking about monetary exchanges, trading items, and the buying and selling of virtual items with other in-game items is very much encouraged. But what do you think about this? Have you ever bought in-game items for real money, and do you think Nintendo should just let people do what they want with their own items? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, for now, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters, as well as this channel's members. You guys absolutely rock. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, and of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment Nintendo, just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome, and please be sure to include which item you'd be tempted to buy with real money if you couldn't find it in the game. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.